Can we have a call to order?
Yes, good evening, Chair and members of the Property Preservation Commission. If now would be appropriate for the Chair to call tonight's meeting to order. Tonight's meeting is the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission of Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Thank you.
Can everybody rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Brian is doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Put our right hand over your heart. Ready, you begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Brian. Can we have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I'll commence roll call. Commission Member Ferrer,
Present.
Commissioner Robles,
Present.
Commissioner Westphal,
Here.
Vice Chair Spitzer, Chair Chotsky.
Here.
Thank you. All members noted present for the record.
Thank you. Now I'd like to open the public comments other than the agenda item. Is anybody there? I don't see. I would like to close the public comments. Can we have approval of the minute for the last?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Item 5A this evening is approval of the regular meeting minutes of the Property Preservation Commission of June 24th, 2025. At this time, it would be appropriate to call for a motion, a second, and I can conduct the electronic voting.
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Okay, just one moment, please. We have a motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer and a second by Commissioner Westphal. At this time, I'll activate the electronic voting. If all commissioners can place their vote.
Still blank. Nothing.
Not working? Okay. At this time, we'll do a verbal roll call vote. No problem. Commission Member Ferrer,
Aye.
Commissioner Robles.
Aye.
Thank you. Commissioner Westphal,
Aye.
Vice Chair Spitzer,
Yes.
and Chair Chokshi.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Now we're going to move for the public hearing. Do we have any special for the evening?
Yes, thank you, Chair Chokshi. At this time, due to a representative being in the audience for item 6F, staff recommends that the Property Preservation Commission make a motion in a second and take a vote to reorganize tonight's meeting agenda to move forward item 6F as the first public hearing considered by the Property Preservation Commission this evening.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by
Can I have a
Vice Chair
second, please?
Spitzer.
Second.
Second
Thank
by
you.
Commissioner Westphal. And let's try this one more time. Just 1 minute. If I can, excuse me. I will go ahead and activate the electronic voting. You may have to press just a little bit harder on that screen, but let's see how it goes.
Still blank.
Still blank?
Oh, now finally
There it
came.
is.
Yes, it came.
It's the wrong item, though.
Yep. Allow me.
You have a 6A.
We're going to do a roll call vote for this one. I appreciate the Property Preservation Commission's patience this evening. So we're going to do a roll call vote, and then we, as mentioned, we have a motion by Vice Chair Spitzer, a second by Commissioner Westphal. Roll call vote, Commissioner Ferrer.
Yes. Aye.
Thank you. Commissioner Robles.
Aye.
Commissioner Westphal.
Aye.
Vice Chair Spitzer.
Yes.
Chair Chokshi.
Yes.
Okay, meeting agenda reorganized to hear item 6F. I'll move to that item now. Thank you.
Okay, moving forward with the item number 6F, review and consideration of a case sent before the Property Preservation Commission finding that the condition constituting a property nuisance as defined in the Chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exists at 13,000 block of Bigelow Street, Cerritos, California, including a lack of landscape maintenance and dead vegetation. Can I have a staff report, please?
Yes, thank you, members of the Property Preservation Commission. Item 6F this evening, as you mentioned, is related to maintenance of landscaping and dead vegetation. This item under 6F will be presented this evening by Code Enforcement Officer Darnell Jerry. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on April 16th, 2025, staff inspected a property at the 13,030th block of Bigelow Street, observing a lack of landscape maintenance consisting of overgrown vegetation, weeds, and dead vegetation. As such, a notification was mailed to the property, allowing 10 days to abate the violations. May 1st, an inspection of the property revealed that minimal landscaping maintenance was performed, but the weeds and landscaping violations remained out of compliance. May 2nd, that following day, a second notification was mailed. June 3rd, an inspection of the property again revealed the landscape was unmaintained, and a third notification was mailed. June 11th, an inspection of the property again revealed minimal landscaping maintenance being performed, but was not in full compliance, and a final notification had been mailed. The property was posted for PPC July 15th, 2025. Of course, staff recommends, to adopt a resolution to assure compliance. This concludes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Jerry. Is there any comments from the commissioners?
Do I get a chance to say something on this matter?
I would like to open for the public hearing. Please state your name, and you have a 3 minutes, sir. Please state your name, and you have a 3 minutes to express.
My name is Lee Wright. So I heard what you said, but I didn't see any dead stuff. The only dead thing in that lot was your tree. And that tree was planted in 1973. It lasted 1 year. The next tree was planted 2 years later, and it lasted 2 years, and it was dead. The third one almost died, but it was survived it. Watered that thing all the time. All right? So then it's years later, come along, and the roots are growing under the sidewalk. I told somebody at the city they should take a saw and cut them off so they don't push the sidewalk up, and cut them back a few more inches, 6 inches, and that way they can't grow so fast. Didn't do it. We don't do that. And I said, well, I'm not going to do it. It's not my tree. It's your tree. I have to take care of that spot there, yes, but it's not my tree. I couldn't cut it down, do anything. They didn't want that. So anyways, later in, about 8 years later, the roots are bigger, pushing the sidewalk up. About 3 or 4 years later, it's pushed it up high enough you couldn't even, the kids would love it for a skateboard ramp. So they came out, took the tree out, left all the roots in the ground. Big hole. I asked him, I said, what are you going to do out the roots? Take your roots too. They said, that's my problem. Not my problem, it's your tree. It's your spot, you own it, I have to take care of it. And so I just left it. They come and put a sidewalk in, and then my tree ruined all my irrigation system under there. And I'd have to tear it out of there. I started in the process of tearing it out of there and replacing it. But I don't work like I used to be, and it takes me a little more time. So your 7-day period is about as ridiculous as they can get for anybody. And to hire somebody, you find somebody to hire. They leave cards on my doorstep. They want To call back, I called back twice each on 6 of them, never got an answer back. I think all they want to do is mow an edge. They don't want to do any other work. So who do you do? So I start to do it myself, and I've taken care of that property for all the years I was there. I bought that house in 1972 before it was built. I lived there ever since. Took care of it. My shrubs started getting bigger, so I cleared it. I started over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, cleaning out the big shrubs, the stuff so I can get to the little stuff. But I didn't see no dead stuff. And if you go there now, I don't see no dead. The only thing that's dead is some of the weeds I dug up now to get my sprinkler system. But the grass, yeah, it's green. It's got some weeds with it, and both sides of the driveway. And I have I keep it watered. Well, I actually haven't watered it for quite a few years because California has a thing. We got a water shortage. You can't water your lawn. You can't wash your car in the driveway. So you don't. The last drought was in 2017, 5 years ago. So what's the guy do? You know, you guys say, well, we demand this, so you'd get it. So the public pays attention, then they get in trouble like this. You got to water lawns. I don't know where you guys get the idea that you can't water a lawn and keep it up, so it slowly dies. Good thing it was a tough grass that would resist drought, but only to a point. And actually, on the big lawn, 3/4 of it's already grown in. It's a shorter grass. It's got little spots in between it.
We can understand, Mr. Lee.
Well, I want you to understand because that's where I'm coming with this thing, and I'm working on it. But I ain't going to work on it and get it done in 7 days like what you want.
Definitely. If you need
take
some
me
more
another-
time, the city will work with you, sir.
What's that?
If you need some more time, city will definitely work with you.
Yeah, I want a whole
accept-
year.
Well, it's
I
up
want
to
a whole year. It's not that ugly. And once I get the sprinklers in the parkway done, then I can water it.
Yeah, thank you.
I
Thank
tell
you very
I
much,
don't
sir.
understand where you say that's brown and you got to have something green there like ground cover. And when everything you got in the city, other places you got bushes in there that grow short and you can see the dirt. So what do you want?
Absolutely. We
I
can
want an
understand your
explanation on
point.
that.
Mr. Lee, we definitely understand your point, and thank you for your concern. I would like to move forward. Is there any public? I'm sorry. I would like to close the public hearing, and I would like to have a staff recommendation for that.
I have one other thing. Who complained?
Sir, if I may, unfortunately, the chair has closed the public hearing unless the chair would like to reopen.
I just want that question answered. Who was complaining?
I would be happy to have
Is that
Code
hard to
Enforcement
do?
Officer Darnell Jerry meet with you in just a moment as soon as the property preservation concludes
Will I get
consideration
my
of this item.
question answered then?
Mr. Jerry can meet with you as soon as this item concludes this evening.
So what happens
Okay.
now? What do I do? Sit down now?
Yes, and then
Yeah, please.
following the property preservation's consideration of this item, staff would be more than happy to meet with you. Thank you, sir.
May I have a staff recommendation, please?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Staff's recommendation this evening would be for the property preservation to adopt a resolution finding that the property referenced in item 6F this evening constitutes a property nuisance and set forth the appropriate abatement period as identified in the staff report and transmit a copy of that resolution to the property owner as well as the Cerritos City Council. Thank you.
May I have a motion, please? Any second?
I second.
All right, let's try this again. We have a motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer, a second by Commissioner Robles. At this time, live voting should be activated. Awesome, thank you. All votes in, motion passes by a vote of 5-0. If I may, before proceeding to the next item, if I may have Code Enforcement Officer, Mr. Jerry, meet with the resident in the audience. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry, and Mr. Lee. Jerry will talk to you for that. I'd like to move forward with the item number 6A, review and consideration of a case sent before the Property Preservation Commission, finding that condition constituting a property nuisance as defined in the Chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exists at 11,700 block of Bufford Street, Cerritos, California, including structural exterior in need of repair and paint, a lack of adequate ground cover, and dying vegetation. Is there any comment from the commissioner,
And
please?
they have to present.
Thank you, Chair Chokshi.
Or staff report, sorry.
No, that's okay. We could take comments at any time. It's at the pleasure of the Property Preservation Commission. But first, item 6A this evening refers to Property Preservation Commission case number 2025-35 related to, as mentioned, exterior elements in need of paint and repair and additional landscape items. For tonight's item 6A, this item will be presented by Senior Code Enforcement Officer Kim Artema. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on January 21st of this year, I inspected the subject property, observing holiday lights along the wood trim, the wood beams on the home in need of repair and paint, a lack of adequate live vegetation ground cover, and dying grass on the front yard, parkway, and area in front of the east side gate. The same day, a notice was left at the property providing 7 days to remove the holiday lights and 30 days to abate the remaining violations. From January 29th through June 24th, 5 additional notices were mailed with compliance on removing the holiday lights only. The property was posted for public hearing on July 15th. I received a voicemail from the resident yesterday saying that they are working on the lawn, and an inspection of the property yesterday revealed progress on watering the grass areas, however, no compliance on the wood beams. Staff does recommend a resolution on this property to ensure continued progress. This concludes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Any comments from the commissioners?
My observations were the same. The lawn looked a lot better, but the wood area still looked just as bad as in the pictures.
I would like to open for the public hearing. If anybody regarding this case 6A here to speak up. I would like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you, Chair. Staff's recommendation this evening is adopt a resolution finding that the property discussed under item 6A constitutes a property nuisance set forth in the municipal code and setting forth a 30-day abatement period therein, as well as transmitting a copy of the resolution to the City Council and the property owner. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please? Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. In one moment, I'll activate the vote. Motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer, second by Commissioner Westphal, and electronic voting is active.
Why not? Yours is not.
Okay, not a problem. We will go to roll call vote, and I'll leave it active for our MIS assistants. Roll call vote. We'll begin. Commissioner Ferrer,
Aye.
Commissioner Robles.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner Westphal.
Aye.
Thank you, Vice Chair Spitzer. Yes. Thank you, Chair Chokshi.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Now I'd like to move item number 6B, review and consideration of a case sent before the Property Preservation Commission, finding that the condition constituting a property nuisance as defined in Chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exists at the 16,700 block of Dory Circle, Cerritos, California, including a structure exterior in need of repair and paint, trash can store in the public view, and lack of adequate ground coverage. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, Chair. Item 6B this evening, as mentioned, relates to a property nuisance observed on Dory Circle. Item 6B will also be presented by Senior Code Enforcement Officer, Ms. Artema. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on February 19th of this year, I inspected the subject property, observing the wall and planter along Bermuda Street in need of repair and paint. The following day, notification was mailed advising of the violations and providing 30 days to abate or contact staff. On from March 24th through June 25th, 4 additional notices were mailed with the additional observation of trash cans stored in public view and a lack of adequate ground cover in the front planter. On July 15th, the property was posted for a public hearing, and an inspection of the property yesterday revealed no compliance. There has been no contact from the property owner. Staff does recommend that a resolution be adopted on the property. This concludes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Any comments from the commissioners? No, I would like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing for item number 6B. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you, Chair. Staff's recommendation this evening is to adopt a resolution finding the subject property, a property nuisance exists at the subject property and setting forth a 30-day abatement period, as well as transmitting the resolution to the City Council and the property owner. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Any second?
A second.
Thank you.
Thank you. A motion was made by Vice Chair Spitzer with a second by Commissioner Ferrer. Electronic voting is active. Just one moment, we'll check it out. If not, I can do verbal roll call vote. Okay. There we go.
Well, you are special.
With all votes in, motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you. No, yeah. I'd like to move forward item number 6C, review and consideration of a case and before the Property Preservation Commission, finding that the condition constituting a property nuisance as defined in the chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exists at the 16,400 block of Betty Place, Cerritos, California, including structure exterior in need of repair and paint and keeping the property in an unsightly condition. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, item 6C this evening is Property Preservation Commission case number 2025-37, finding property nuances at the subject property on Betty Place. Item 6C this evening will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Lane. Brian?
Chair and members of the commission. On February 20th, 2025, staff inspected a property in the 16400 block of Betty Place, observing the wood elements on the home in need of repair and paint. On February 21st, 2025, a notice was sent to the owner and tenant advising of the violations. The following information documents the action taken to abate the violations. Inspections between April 2nd, 2025 and June 27th, 2025 revealed no compliance, with the additional observations of an unpermitted portable air conditioning unit visible on the east side of the home and the knee-high wall on the east side of the property in disrepair. 3 additional notifications were mailed. On July 15th, 2025, the property was posted for PPC. On July 15th, 2025, the tenant contacted staff, and staff advised the tenant to notify the owner that the property was scheduled for public hearing. On July 16th, 2025, the owner contacted staff and stated she would work on the repairs. Staff also advised her that they had been in contact with the owner of the adjacent property regarding the shared knee-high wall repair and provided the owner's contact information so they could coordinate the repair. On July 28th, 2025, the owner contacted staff and said the painting had been complete. However, she was still looking for someone to remove the portable air conditioning unit and that she had been in contact with a neighbor and the knee-high wall would be repaired in the next couple of weeks. An inspection today revealed the paint and repair work complete. However, the unpermitted portable air conditioning unit is still present on the east side of the property and the knee-high wall is still in disrepair. Staff recommendation on this property is to adopt a resolution to ensure the remaining items get addressed. This completes my report and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Brian. Any comments from the commissioners?
I have one. I was there this morning or afternoon, just before noon. And it looked like something had been done, but it still didn't look very good to me. And because I had the pictures with me as I went there, and it looked like maybe somebody did a coat of paint, and certainly the air conditioner was still there, and that wall thing is all broken.
AC is still there.
So, I mean, to me, it still doesn't look acceptable, even from the painting aspect of it.
Thank you. I will.
No, that's what I was gonna say too. I wasn't when you said that painting has been completed. I know because I noted on my notes that it needs to be still painted in the AC. So
Professionally.
Yeah, I think they didn't really sand, they just pretty much painted over
Yep.
the existing wood repair.
Thank you, commissioners. I would like to open for the public hearing. If anybody regarding item number 6C, please come forward. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you, Chair. As mentioned by Commissioner Lane, despite some paint work today, staff does still recommend that the Property Preservation Commission adopt a resolution finding all property nuisances discussed this evening exist at the subject property and transmitting that resolution to the City Council and the property owner accordingly. Thank you.
May I have a motion, please?
I'd like to motion to pass the resolution, please.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion by Commissioner Ferrer and a second by Commissioner Westfall. At this time, I will go ahead and activate the electronic voting.
There you go.
Successful vote, all votes in. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. I would like to move forward with item number 6D. Review and consideration of a case and before the Property Preservation Commission, finding that the condition constituting a property nuisance as defined in the Chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exists at the 13,000 block of Hart Place, Cerritos, California, including trash can, store in the public view, and inoperable vehicles. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, Chair. Item 6D this evening is Property Preservation Commission case number 2025-38 for a subject property on Hart Place. As mentioned, violations include trash cans stored in public view and inoperable vehicles. This item will also be presented by Officer Lane. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on February 26, 2025, staff inspected a property in the 13,000 block of Hart Place, observing trash cans on the driveway. On February 27, 2025, a notification was mailed advising the violations. The following information documents the action taken to abate the violations. Inspections between March 12, 2025 and June 27, 2025 revealed the trash cans stored in public view on some inspections and relocated on others, with the additional observation of 2 inoperable vehicles on the driveway. 4 additional notifications were mailed to or left at the property. On July 15, 2025, the property was posted for PPC. An inspection today revealed no visible trash cans. However, the inoperable vehicles were still parked on the driveway. Staff recommendation on this property is to adopt a resolution to ensure compliance. This completes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Brian. I would like to, any comments from the commissioners?
I checked it out on Sunday and the cars were still there. So
Yes, today. Thank you. I would like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you. Staff's recommendation for item 6D this evening is that the Property Preservation Commission waive full reading of and adopt a resolution finding the property constitutes a property nuisance as set forth in the municipal code and setting forth a 7-day abatement period accordingly, as well as transmitting the appropriate resolution to the City Council and the property owner. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
Motion for approval.
Second.
I second.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion made by Commissioner Westfall and a second by Commissioner Robles. And at this time, I will activate the electronic voting. Thank you, Commissioners. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to move forward. Item number 6E, review and consideration of a case sent before the Property Preservation Commission in finding that conditions constituting a property nuisance as defined in the Chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exist at 16,006 block of Moorbrook Avenue, Cerritos, California, including a lack of adequate ground cover and trash can store in the public view. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, Chair. Item 6E this evening relates to Property Preservation Commission Case 2025-39, finding property nuisances at the subject property located on Moorbrook Avenue. This item also will be presented this evening by Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Lane. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on March 18, 2025, staff inspected property in the 16600 block of Moorbrook Avenue, observing the front yard and parkways lacking ground cover. On March 19, 2025, a notice was sent to the owner advising the violation. A review of code enforcement records revealed this property was brought before the commission in 2013 and 2018 with resolutions adopted for similar violations. The following information documents the action taken to abate the violation. Inspections between April 14, 2025 and July 11, 2025 revealed no compliance and 3 additional notifications were mailed. There was an additional observation of trash cans on the parkway on the July 11, 2025 inspection. On July 15, 2025, the property was posted for PPC. An inspection day revealed no visible trash cans and sod installed on the front yard and the parkways. However, the planter between the driveway and the walkway was still lacking live vegetation ground cover. In light of the recurring PPC cases for this property, though there has been progress, staff is recommending a resolution on this property to ensure live vegetation ground cover is planted in the planter adjacent to the driveway and that the newly installed landscape is maintained for the duration of the resolution. This completes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Brian. Any comments from the commissioners? Thank you, commissioners. I would like to open for the public hearing. If anybody regarding the case number 6E, please move forward. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Staff's recommendation this evening is that the Property Preservation Commission adopt a resolution finding that the property discussed under item 6E constitutes a property nuisance and setting forth a 21-day abatement period, and transmit that resolution to the City Council and property owner accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please? Second, any?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer and a second by Commissioner Ferrer. Electronic voting is active. Thank you. All votes in. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, moving forward, the last item of the day, 6G. Review and consideration of a case sent before the Property Preservation Commission finding that condition constituting a property nuisance as defined in the Chapter 6.20 of the Cerritos Municipal Code exists at 17,800 block of Cibrandi Avenue, Cerritos, California, including structure exterior in need of repair and paint. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, Chair. The last item this evening, last public hearing this evening, item 6G, related to Property Preservation Commission Case 2025-1, related to structure exteriors in need of repair and paint, will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Darnell Jerry. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on August 28, 2024, staff inspected a property at the 17,800 block of Cibrandi Street, observing several areas of disrepair that were in need of paint and/or repair. A notification was left at the property providing 30 days to abate these violations. September 10th, staff spoke with the property owner on their property to discuss the violations, remedies, as well as an extension for compliance, to which a 60-day extension was granted. December 3rd, 2024, an inspection of the property revealed that 2 damaged wood beams were removed, but the other areas of disrepair remained. Staff monitored the property for further progress. January 17th, 2025, an inspection of the property revealed no further progress or compliance, and a second notification was thereafter mailed. February 27th, 2025, an inspection of the property again revealed no compliance, and a third notification was left at the property. April 1st, an inspection of the property revealed no compliance, and the following day, a final notice was mailed. June 27th, 2025, an inspection of the property revealed no compliance with an additional observation of the garage door in need of paint or in need of repair. The property posted for PPC July 15th, 2025. As of July 2028, staff spoke with the property owner, who informed staff he recently contacted the planning department and obtained a paint color approval. And anticipated having the work completed within the next 30 days. Staff still recommends to adopt a resolution to assure compliance. This concludes my report, and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Jerry. Any comments from the commissioners? Thank you. I would like to open for the public hearing regarding the case 6G. Anybody, please come forward. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you, Chair. Staff recommendation for item 6G this evening is that the Property Preservation Commission adopt a resolution finding that the subject property constitutes a property nuisance as set forth in the Cerritos Municipal Code, and setting forth a 30-day abatement period. And then also to remit that resolution to the City Council and property owner. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
Motion for approval.
May I have a second, please? Second. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion made by Commissioner Westphal and a second by Vice Chair Spitzer. Electronic voting is active. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. We figured it out. Thank you. Thank you all.
Next time you bring hammer. Thank you. Is there any report from the staff?
Good evening, Commissioners. I have nothing to report this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Any report from the commissioners? Anything to share? Except we are meeting on 19th, right? There is a training something. Oh, only two of us. Oh, no. Thank you. I would like to close the meeting. Thank you.